What is up, you guys, and welcome back to the channel. Please do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, do everything necessary to get this thing to live long, thrive, and survive. Let's go ahead and take a look at XRP, guys. Here I am coming to you from the mobile setup back at my parents' house, bringing the little guy to visit grandma and grandpa. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at XRP here on the daily chart, guys. So this was these were the targets here. I'm sorry, these were the targets here that we were talking about just yesterday, right? We were observing the potentials of hitting a 213 with the possibilities of hitting that 221.43 to just about 226.72, guys, in the high since that thread of analysis has been 221.43 exactly. Okay, guys, actually you can see it right on the top of the OHLC here as we hover over the candle that actually happened right there. That is your 221.43. Nice. Well done, guys. We are doing good, right? So the new day has started here just a little bit ago, just literally about 53 minutes ago. So nice. Now we're going to go ahead and see what is happening within price, guys, because this was a nice move towards that upside. And this relief bounce does have a bit of strength here. But of course, we need to get over some critical zones in order for us to validate continuation in the first place. Okay. So let's go ahead and kind of just get rid of all of the drawings here for now, and then kind of observe this within a smaller time frame, right? So let's go ahead and just pick up here with through the means of volatility and momentum. Let's look at this from the immediate short term, and we're just going to go ahead and use here the 10-minute time frame, see what's going on with that. Okay, a little bit of contractive price action here, right? So not so much strength in this after hour. I'm sorry, in this after the previous day price action here. So let's see. All right, that's actually a pretty nice little push here, but we're not getting the volatility that I think we should be getting here, guys, just yet. 15-minute time frame does have a pivot towards the upside, so it is biased towards that upside. Yeah, we're contracting completely on the 30-minute time frame, which is honestly speaking, it would be a good thing since it is since it is giving us slight. What I'm saying here is that we have a series of higher highs. Now we have a series of higher lows. Could it be that we have the higher low in right now? Not too sure if it's actually in, guys, but we are getting a little bit of a corrective pivot right now. Feels like it could be some type of a bull flag in line here. Hourly time frame, yeah, it's looking like we have some downside to go here, but I got to show you that it is contractive here, even with that downside happening. Now, by hourly time frame on volatility, let's see. Yeah, this had a nice push towards that upside. Definitely feels like it's building some kind of a bull flag here. And I know that you guys can already kind of see the workings of an inverse head and shoulders too. I see it, right? But is it valid? And is it something that you think that could, actually play out here? 3-hour time frame does have a really convincing upside pivot on this, but we would really need the expansive signal here to start kind of showing here. We definitely need volatility to start pushing towards that upper bound, whereas the critical zone of 90% would be ideal. So 4-hour time frame here, guys, does have a little bit of a crossover inside of the volatility component over the moving average, and it does have a bias towards that upside on stochastic momentum, so not bad. Your 6-hour time frame, yeah, it's already kind of pushing up to, let's see, the 8-hour, guys. Yeah, the 8-hour feels like it's less contractive. I have a feeling here that it's going to be a lot more contractive on the daily. So this is already pretty comfortable here, guys. This is nice. 12-hour time frame upside on the stochastic momentum and actually expanding as well. So daily time frame, let's see this. Yeah, there we go, right? So the daily time frame is now kind of giving us potentials of a pivot here, and it is expanding, so it does have some validity towards that strength. Okay, so if we're looking at total upside on this, then I would say that we have about 2 days worth of upside from the opening of the daily bar, or the opening of this new buy daily bar that we just got, right? So let's see. We're just going to go ahead and pull up the stats window here and have it tell us, right? So this would be a current ATR of about 31, just about 32 cents. So the current ATR top would be indicative of a move of about $2.49 in line here, right? So that's interesting. If the trend is to continue, that is, then statistically speaking, yeah, we would be potentially making our way up towards that 249 zone, which could be located right around here. So let's just try to pair that here with price action In fact, yeah, you know what? You do have a bunch of zones in here that are resistive. So I'm gonna go ahead and draw it in here, guys. Mathematically speaking, it's saying that we would make a move towards that upper bound. So I'm gonna, I'm probably gonna favor that, of course. So and I would favor the math behind it, before anything else. So yeah, it's looking like around 249.93 to just about 256.85. And if we are able to do that, it's going to be a bit of a choppy road here, guys. But yeah, I think this is this was a pretty nice kind of a bit of a bear trap down here, right? We expected to hit this downside here just yesterday or 2 days ago, right? 194.45, and we ended up hitting just below that at 188. So very, very clean bounce from that, and it does have some continuation in price action, guys. I know a lot of people looking at that head and shoulders. I get it, right? But a lot of the times not good for us to just rely on the means of a head and shoulder here. It would be more on data and also on behavior against macro conditions, which, by the way, I would have to mention, guys, that we do have actually some macroeconomic data coming out, and today, for example, was actually a beat with today was actually a beat considering the jobs jolts, right, guys? So we now have job availability, right? So that means that more jobs are being created here in the States, which is what we want. So that's already leading towards a good thing. And there is a bit of guys, it looks like there's a sentiment siding towards a potential beat here for both the CPI and the PPI reads, right? Consumer Price Index and the Producer Price, and that could actually lead towards a nice continuation of the rally, right? Because Bitcoin and everything under the sun there would be reactive towards that macroeconomic data, as that could potentially open the doors for another rate cut from Fed Chair Powell. So if that's the case, guys, we could be observing here some continuation to the upside, but I'm not going to get, I really want you guys to kind of observe these resistances coming up, right, on BTC. We did speak about some conditions yesterday, right? We also spoke about the potential resistances here within the 82,200, and now we're at 82,007. So pretty nice on that price action. And I will say that, yeah, guys, see, we have some resistances right up in here, right, that are confluent to your top ends right in here. So if we're talking about an 87,000, 86,007 roughly, then your next confluent area would actually be right in this zone here. So it would be best for us to get some closures above that $89,000 to maybe even consider some closures above literally the average of these. I'm gonna kind of show you like this, right? It would be right around like this. Yeah, whoa. Let's see, where did the charts go? I'm using the Mac here, guys, and that is often not the way to do things. But yeah, I think it would be roughly around that zone there, just about 91,002, right? 91,003, right around there. I think that would be the best area here for us to get some price validations, right? So if we can get if we can get these candles, at least a daily closure above this, clean close, no exposure to the bottom side, then that could actually give us it could give us some room here, right? It could mean that we could continue price action towards that upper bound, but we would really need to make sure that we can validate those upsides. Okay, guys, you guys already know the overall thesis that I have here, right? Considering the sign cycles here, right? And that's it's deriving here from a greater idea. And that greater idea, of course, we noticed it just yesterday from I believe the 3-day chart, right? We had another sine wave here, and it's kind of performing the same thing yet again. And after we kind of retrace here to near the 50%, this thing just continued towards new highs, and that's kind of what it kind of is reminiscent over what's happening here presently within our current situation, right? Didn't quite get that 50%, just like the other area here, and yeah. But guys, so I would say that there is here a continuation to the upside that's already giving us a higher probability. So if that's the case, guys, just please be careful. Do not over leverage. Okay, guys, do not over leverage. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think I would even consider any long-term holds until I'm above $92,000, $93,000, guys, with validations and confirmations of acting supports before continuation to the upside. That's my bottom of the line truth. Otherwise, it would just be trading the ranges. All right, guys. So, yeah. So, guys, if you want to know how to do this, make sure to reach out to me at arcmasterscourse@gmail.com because I have officially opened up the enrollment for the new students coming in. That would be the track 8 students, right, for the charting and trading mentorship. So this would be for complete beginners. Okay, guys. So make sure to reach out to me here at this email, arcmasterscourse@gmail.com. Ask for your syllabus and your disclaimer, and I'll go ahead and pass that right along to you. And yeah, we should be starting classes here in just a few weeks here. So just make sure to get in touch and get enrolled and be about the change. Okay, guys? All right, so I think this is a pretty good place to leave off. If any questions, you know where to reach me. Okay, guys? Please take whatever I do show and iterate within these videos as just a form of entertainment, as it cannot suggest for you to buy, sell, or hold any assets whatsoever. I need you to do your own due diligence and everything will be cool. But with that said, team, I wish you well. A very, very good rest of your night and or day. And I will catch you at the bell mañana. Adios, team.